Merci. Remember that it is from her point of view. We are not talking if he works or not. What does she think? Does she think that he works or that he doesn't work? Okay, so answer the questions according to her point of view.
Yes.
Okay.
But I couldn't understand, I couldn't really understand her point of
Her
view.
point of view. Okay. I'm going to play again so that you can concentrate on that. How you were in a group with Guilherme, but I think Guilherme had a problem with his internet because he crashed. And
Yes.
so then I put you in the group with the girls. I'm going to play again.
Track 27. Two neighbors, Mrs. Boyle.
I live in the apartment above that young man. I think his name is Nathan because I see the mail carrier delivering his mail. He never says hello. He doesn't have a job. Well, he doesn't go to work in the morning. That's for sure. He doesn't get up until the afternoon, and he wears jeans and a t-shirt all the time. He always looks messy. He certainly never wears a suit. Who knows where he gets his money from? It's funny. I never hear him in the evening. I have no idea what he does in the evening. There are people coming and going in and out of his apartment all day long. I have no idea how many people are staying. 4, 5? Don't any of them have jobs? He has a girlfriend. She's very pretty. Blonde hair, dyed. She's living with him. I know a lot of young people live together these days, but I don't like it, living together and not married. It's not right. He always makes so much noise. Listen, there he is now. Music. He's listening to music. Why can't he turn it down? It's so loud. Young people these days have no manners. They live in their own world and they just don't care about other people. They don't even notice old people like me. He probably doesn't know who I
am. Okay, so I'm going to put you in one group only because the boys didn't return, okay? And discuss, what did you understand about the questions, okay? Let's go. 5 minutes for you to discuss, okay? The questions. To listen. Yes, but we are relax. Don't get nervous. We are practicing. I am sure how that you can understand more than when you started the course, for sure. Because as you listen every day, you begin to get more of what you are listening. Relax, it's okay. Johnson listened to the recording only once. The only problem is that Johnson cannot speak. We cannot hear him speaking. Now yes, yeah.
Your audio is, you are hearing your voice or no?
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
The problem is your headphones. When you put your headphones, the microphone is nulled. Okay. But we are going to have another listening. When we do the listening, Johnson, use your headphones and to speak. But at this moment, no. At this moment, no. In just a few minutes, we're going to have another listening. All right. Let's see what you did. Okay. Wait a second. Here we go. All right. We have here the first one. According to Mrs. Boyle, Raul, where is Nathan's apartment?
She lives in the apartment about that Nathan.
Yes, okay. So she lives above.
Below.
If she lives above, he lives
Above.
below, right? That's right.
Tá.
It's good. She
É
lives
above,
above.
né?
She lives above, yes. And
Above.
Above.
Oh, I understood about.
above.
Above.
Okay. Very good.
Below.
Excellent. So they are the two, right? Above in relation to below. Above and below. Right. All right. Above and below.
Okay.
So if she lives above, Nathan lives below. Okay?
Okay.
Perfect.
Above.
Above. Let me write it for you so that it is easier for you to understand. We have above. Above. And the pronunciation is above. Above.
Above.
All right.
She lives up above him and he lives below her.
Lower. That's right. Perfect. Okay. Johnson, can you answer? Do Nathan and Mrs. Boyle speak to each other?
Teacher, I think is no. Nathan and Mr. Boyle don't speak.
Very good. Very good. Yes, that's right. You
In the
understood
paper,
perfectly.
I put only no.
Okay. Yes, that's right. No, they don't speak to each other because according to Mrs. Boyle, he never
It
says
says
hello.
hello.
Yes, according to Mrs. Boyle, he never says hello. All right. Very
He
good.
doesn't notice her, né?
Yes, very good, Merci. He doesn't notice her. Yes, that's right. Very good. And Marcia, what does he wear? What doesn't he wear?
He wears jeans and t-shirt and doesn't wear suit.
Perfect. Yes. He never wears a suit. All right. Very good. Johnson, do you remember what is a suit?
It's like terno.
Exactly.
Jaleco.
Yes.
No, é terno.
It is. It is. So it is more clothes that are more formal, right? More formal clothes. And jeans and t-shirt are informal clothes. All right, very good. Merci. Does he have a job?
No. She thinks he doesn't have a job.
That's right. She says he doesn't have a job. right? She thinks he doesn't have a job. No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
Okay, good. And how, what time does he go to bed and what time does he get up?
What time does he get up? He never get up until before afternoon.
Very good. He never gets up before
Get up until the afternoon.
the afternoon. That's right.
Yeah.
Or before noon until the afternoon. That's right. Very good. Very good.
He stays
He
up
stays up all
night.
night because she listens to him all night. He stays up all night. All right. Good. Marcia, how many people are staying in Nathan's apartment according to her?
Many people, 4 or 5 people, arrived and get out.
Very good. Arrive and go out. 4 or 5
Go
people.
out.
Very good. It sounds strange, right? What does Nathan do? My God.
Teacher, it is a republic.
It is a republic. That's right.
Republic. It's
In-
normal. For a republic, it's normal.
Okay.
And he doesn't know where does he earn money.
Yes,
Where
that's
does
right.
he
He doesn't have a job. Where does he get money to pay for the
Yes.
apartment, right? Oh, strange,
Doesn't
strange. Johnson, does he have a girlfriend?
Yes, he have a
Yes,
girl-
he has. Yes, he
has,
has a girlfriend. And
and
where does she live?
she lives with him.
With him.
Him.
Yes, she lives with him.
Teacher, his é dele, né?
His, dele. That's right.
Him, seria o quê?
A ele, com ele, para ele. It is the object. Him is object pronoun, okay? All right, very good. And what does Mrs. Boyle think about this? The girlfriend living with him.
for everybody?
What does Mrs. Boyle think about the
Yeah.
girlfriend living?
She doesn't like.
She doesn't like this, right?
She doesn't like.
She doesn't like this. How terrible. Living together, not married. Mhm. Okay.
Not right.
It's not
Not
right. Very good. Merci. Why does he make so much noise?
In that moment, they are listening to music, loud music, so loud music.
Very good. He's listening to music now and it's loud. All right. And what does Nathan think? What does Mrs. Boyle think that Nathan thinks about her? What does Nathan think about Mrs. Boyle? How?
He doesn't know about her, no?
Okay. He doesn't know about her. He doesn't know about her existence. She thinks he doesn't even know her name, right? Okay, very good. Anything
Teacher,
else?
In the 8, he always makes so much noise. Why? Why does he make so much noise?
Because he's listening to music,
Okay, he's listening to music. Okay.
right? Okay. All right. So what from this answers about Mrs. Boyle, what do you think Nathan does? Do you think he works? You. Now this is personal. What do you think? You said that probably Nathan lives in a republic with other young people, right? So what do you think he does?
I think she worked in house.
He works in the house, okay. Online, maybe, Marcia?
Yes, yes.
Maybe online, all right. Any other ideas?
It's possible he is a student.
Maybe he's a student, right?
Perhaps he is a commercial representative because he receives people,
Okay,
4 or 5, she doesn't know.
right. So he may be a commercial representative and receiving people to sell something. All right, very good. Johnson, any ideas?
Um, his his father is rich and
Okay,
in Spain.
Good,
okay,
I don't know.
good idea.
okay. His father is rich and pays the apartment for him. Okay, this is a good idea. That's right.
And Patricia, what about the hair of his girlfriend? Is
Yes,
blonde or long? Long hair or blonde hair?
she said that her hair is blonde. Blonde. Remember blonde?
Yes.
Okay. But she also says something else. It's blonde, and then she says dyed. Do you remember dyed?
Died. What's died?
What is dyed? I already told you dyed some time ago, but probably you forgot. Anybody remember
Dye?
what is
I
dyed?
don't
Died.
remember.
Dyed.
Dye? How do you spell
I will
it?
spell it for you. I will spell it for you.
Dye.
Yes. Like this.
She's pretty?
Dyed. Yes, she is pretty. She is pretty. She is pretty. She has blonde hair. Dyed, she says. What is dyed? Dyed means that it is not natural, that she used coloring. She colors her hair. Okay, so she says she's blonde, dyed. So she's also saying that it is
Not natural.
it's not natural, right?
Okay.
Okay, very good. Anything else that you can say about Nathan or about Mrs. Boyle? All right. Now we are going to listen to Nathan answering the questions. Okay? Now
Okay.
Nathan is going to answer the questions. Write your answers on a piece of paper.
Okay.
So now, Jamson, you can get your headphones to listen better.
Track 28. Two neighbors. Nathan. I have this new apartment. It's so nice. I really love it. I'm having such a good time. The only thing is that it's below an old lady, and that's a little bit difficult. Her name's Mrs. Boyle. I always say hello when I see her. How are you, Mrs. Boyle? Nice day, Mrs. Boyle, and all that, but she never answers back. She just looks at me. I think she's deaf. She probably thinks I'm unemployed because I don't go out to work in the morning and I don't wear a suit. I think I wear really cool clothes. Well, I'm a musician. I play the saxophone, and right now I'm playing in a jazz club. I don't start until 8 o'clock at night, and I finish at 2 o'clock in the morning, so I sleep from 3 to 11. There's only me living here, but my apartment's a little busy right now because some of the other guys in the band are using it to keep their instruments in. So they're always coming in and out. I have an amazing girlfriend. She's the singer in the band, and she's so beautiful. She lives on the other side of town, but obviously I see her every day because we work together. She comes to my place sometimes. I know I make noise because I practice my saxophone sometimes. See what I mean? What can I do? I have to practice somewhere. I know that old Mrs. Boyle is always watching me. It's sad because she has nothing to do. I feel sorry for her, and I'm always really kind to her, like I am to my own grandmother. But she's so suspicious of young people. She thinks we're all no good and that we're lazy. It's just not true. I work really hard.
I'm playing one more time.
Yes.
Track 28. Two neighbors. Nathan. I have this new apartment. It's so nice. I really love it. I'm having such a good time. The only thing is that it's below an old lady, and that's a little bit difficult. Her name's Mrs. Boyle. I always say hello when I see her. How are you, Mrs. Boyle? Nice day, Mrs. Boyle, and all that. But she never answers back. She just looks at me. I think she's deaf. She probably thinks I'm unemployed because I don't go out to work in the morning and I don't wear a suit. I think I wear really cool clothes. Well, I'm a musician. I play the saxophone, and right now I'm playing in a jazz club. I don't start until 8 o'clock at night, and I finish at 2 o'clock in the morning, so I sleep from 3 to 11. There's only me living here, but my apartment's a little busy right now because some of the other guys in the band are using it to keep their instruments in, so they're always coming in and out. I have an amazing girlfriend. She's the singer in the band, and she's so beautiful. She lives on the other side of town, but obviously I see her every day because we work together. She comes to my place sometimes. I know I make noise because I practice my saxophone sometimes. See what I mean? What can I do? I have to practice somewhere. I know that old Mrs. Boyle is always watching me. It's sad because she has nothing to do. I feel sorry for her, and I'm always really kind to her, like I am to my own grandmother. But she's so suspicious of young people. She thinks we're all no good and that we're lazy. It's just not true. I work really hard.
Okay. I'm going to put you now in groups so that you can share your answers, okay? Compare your answers to each other. Okay, and Johnson, you need to take off your headphone. Okay, you can go. 5 minutes. Okay. Before we start answering the questions, I want to ask you for homework. Okay? I want you to imagine that now in November we have a very important party. It is Thanksgiving. Okay, and normally the families and the people get together and celebrate Thanksgiving. I want you to imagine that in the building they are going to have a Thanksgiving party, and Nathan and Mrs. Boyle meet each other, and they go to the party, so they meet each other in the party. Okay, I want you to imagine a conversation between Mrs. Boyle and Nathan. So for homework, you are going to write a conversation between Nathan and Mrs. Boyle. All right? This is your homework.
Number 5, né? The page.
Number
16.
5, yes. The role play.
Teacher.
Yes,
how many dialogues?
Oh, it's free. Of course, it cannot be, oh, hello, goodbye.
And teacher, who does the initiative?
Yes, you decide. You decide who is going to initiate the conversation. Okay,
Yes.
that's an interesting question. That's an interesting question. Okay, so we don't have time to finish everything, but that's okay. In the first one, where is Nathan's apartment, Marcia? Your microphone.
Where is?
Nathan's apartment.
It's above the...
Yeah.
No.
It's
The-
below Mrs. Boyle's. That's right.
It's
And the
Boyle.
continuation. Do Nathan and Mrs. Boyle speak to each other according to Nathan?
No, he speak with her
Yes.
all days, but she don't speak with him.
Very good. She doesn't speak with him.
Answer.
Doesn't answer.
Doesn't answer. She never answers.
She never answers. That's
She never
right.
answers.
Very good. Very good. Okay. And what does he wear, Johnson?
He doesn't wear suits because he is musician. I don't know the pronounce.
Musician.
Musician.
Musician, all right.
Thank you. Because he's musician, and this is the clothes they use.
They wear.
They wear.
Or if you want to say we wear, right, Johnson, because you are a musician too.
We wear.
Okay. And according to him, he says his clothes are cool. I wear cool clothes, right? And cool is nice clothes, right? And yeah, so he's a musician. He's a musician. His job is to be a musician. Very good. Raul. And
Patricia, please.
yes, merci.
It's cool. What did he say about cool?
Cool. He says, my clothes are cool.
Okay.
Mean nice, right? I like
Clothes,
my clothes.
okay.
My clothes are cool. All right. We're going to stop here. Next class, we continue answering the questions. And I am very curious to listen to your conversations, the conversations that you create, okay? All right. So, another thing. Next week on Tuesday, it's a holiday, right? It's November 15. November 15.
Yeah.